Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one Modern Horizons 3 draft. Echoes of Eternity. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, copy it. It is pretty cool. That's pretty tough to get going though, with 3 colorless mana. And it is 6 mana, do nothing enchantment on its own, so I don't love that. What do we got here? Whenever a modified creature you control dies, manifest the top card of your library. It's kind of good, actually. I could see taking that. Good for the +1/+1 counter deck. Witch Enchanter's pretty sweet, too. Snapping Voidcraw's good. I could see taking this, though. I haven't even seen this cast before. It's pretty nice. So, that's for the modify deck, though. I'll give it a try. I'll see what I think. Otherwise, Snapping Voidcraw is what my gut went for, but... Alright, follow-up pick. Well, Marionette Apprentice is very good. And this technically works with Modify since it's got Fabricate. Ethereum Terramander also. But that's more for the artifact deck. Sundering Eruption. This can make it so things can't block. It's actually pretty good. Solstice Zealot, more for the energy deck. Expel the Unworthy is certainly playable removal. Probably the Apprentice. I really like this card a lot. And I think, I was going to say black-white is the modified colors, but it's black-white-green. Vampire in here. But Apprentice is good. Because it's whenever a creature or artifact is put in the graveyard. It's really good. So we'll take the Apprentice. Be happy enough about that. Ooh, back-to-back Apprentices? That's pretty good. Otherwise, Thraben Charm is good too. Versatile Removal. Refurbished Familiar. Certainly good for red-black. But definitely just slamming another Apprentice here pretty happily. All right, let's see. So Slith, more for the energy deck. How about Muster Departed? Enters, get a 1/1 white spirit. And you get to populate. Well, it works with Apprentice. Doesn't really work with Guardian. This card could still be worth it. You get a spirit. Molten Gatekeeper is really good with Apprentice. Could go for more artifact colors than modify. Yeah. Could try out the artifact deck. Alright, let's take the Gatekeeper then, I think. Because it is an artifact. We'll see. I think Muster is pretty good too, but... So, Marauders are certainly not bad. Creation of Avacyn. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle, turn face up its creature, you lose life, you lose mana value. Put the exiled card onto the battlefield of its creature. If you don't, put it in your hand. Not bad. This is more for the modify deck too. This is also for the modify deck. Auxiliary. I could see that. That's pretty sweet with Guardian. Otherwise, we've got Marauders, which are really not bad either. This also does modify. You know what? I'll take the Envoy. We'll see if we can maybe put the modify deck together here. Okay. This is cool because it's got plane cycling. Cranial Ram, good for the artifact deck. Oh, this is also good. This is cool because, yeah. I could see taking Hydra Trainer here. That's gonna be for the modify deck too. They're both uncommons, but maybe it makes more sense to take this because it's got plane cycling. And it's also kind of just a win con. Keeps me more black-white. Trainer is good though. Another cranial ram. Unicorn makes sense for modify, so we probably just take that, get the bestow. Mentor is very good too, because it just also modifies other things. It's really strong. All right, let's take the unicorn. Or an equipment spells, you guys, whenever attacks, other modified creatures control. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like the only thing to take if we're going to go deep modify. So are the modified colors really blue, maybe, and not black? I mean, this is modified, but I see. So maybe I was supposed to go more blue and not take the apprentices. All right, expel is just very playable, so it's kind of an easy pickup here. This would fix if I end up black-white, but we want some removal in here, and I like expel. Take another one. Yeah, we're not really playing energy, so this doesn't really fix for us. It's not a bad card. It's just, I think we'll, yeah, that's tough. All right, take the Colosseum. All right. Yeah. Okay. We got some decent cards. I just don't know if I necessarily went the right direction. Geez, three Marionette Apprentices. Could take Thraben Charm. Dryad helps with green. Just don't think I'm playing this. I mean, this card is just so strong. Do I go maybe black, white, green instead of blue? Because blue's getting cut. I'm kind of okay with it. This still works for the modify deck. All right. This also... No, this isn't modified, but that's all right. We'll take the apprentice. I mean, three of those, pretty absurd. Pay 1 life, sack a creature, create a treasure token. It's kind of cool, actually. It's 3 mana, 3/3/2. Sylvan Safekeeper's not bad. Another Envoy might just be what we want, although this is a spell land. It's going to help our mana base, and it's a thing that modifies. Way to win. Envoy is very good, though. Probably have to go with spell land, just because it does modify and fixes for us right now. All right, immediately get rewarded with another one. As an additional cost to cast this, sacrifice a creature or sacrifice a modified creature. Destroy target creature, planeswalker, the modified creature was sacrificed. That's pretty sweet, actually, considering all the modify we have. And these start making a lot more sense too, the living weapons. Probably get the lethal throwdown, considering we're playing a modify deck. Otherwise, this fixes, and this technically fixes if we're going to end up playing the Golden Tail Trainer. Prop back Rhino. This modifies with the shield counter, also proliferates, so that does make sense. Static Prison doesn't so much, though. We really don't want energy cards. Gift of the Viper is pretty sweet, though. Also modifies. But we'll take the Rhino and feel pretty good about it. Another one, Thief of Existence. A Curse Marauder, some more removal. Color is just good in general. Oozewag's pretty cool too for modify. But I could see taking another Rhino. Get the proliferate train going maybe. So green, red, or black, blue. Neither of these fixes for what we want. All right, Well, this modifies because it puts a flying counter on it. It's pretty good, actually. Raven Charm's some removal. That doesn't... I mean, we could just play it as double power. It's a combat trick that also fixes for white, which is not bad. Give the Viper. Probably take the Raven Charm, though. We need a few more creatures, but this is pretty versatile. I like it. It might just be smarter to take the spell land. Yeah, I'm going to take the... because I feel like we want to power damage through, too. Like, even though, like I said, I'm not playing red, just the fact that this is also a spell is pretty good. This has flying first strike. I feel like you just take it. Although this is for modify. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of clunky, though. I don't know if it's that good. This just flies. I think you just take it. All right, got a Raven Charm anyway, so that feels good. Otherwise, I get a black-white land. I mean, right now we could easily just play black-white. We don't even have to play green. I mean, I want to play this. This is a good card, but we don't have to. We're making black-white work. Although, now I'll take a Newswag because I don't need either of these, I don't think. If I get the lands to fix, I'll do it. This doesn't even fix for either of our colors. It's funny. Green, black. This does fix for green, so we can take that. Although Dog Umber is actually playable removal, so all right. I think we might just be abandoning the green plan. I'll just take the rare. Actually, I'll cut white. Even though I think white's pretty open. So I kind of need some more modifications to do. More bestow. Because the unicorn's so good for it. Ooh, Aether Revolt. Well, not doing that. Curse Marauder, but Inspired Inventor's probably what we want, right? Yeah. Technically, it comes in, modifies. This modifies too. That is good. Umber Armor's sweet too. Double green's gonna be pretty tough though. I mean, I like a Curse Marauder. Works well with apprentices too. Getting a modify is nice though. I'm actually gonna take the Marauder. I might be wrong, but it's very good in this format. Chthonian Nightmare. I see. Envoy, another chance. Lethal Throwdown, yet again. Faithful Watchdog. Modify. This has modify options too. I kind of like this with all the modify stuff we have though. Because we got... It's tough to pass pretty strong removal like this. You do have to sack something though. That's true. But sacking a modified creature nets you a card too. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. It feels like good value though. All right, this modifies and draws you cards. That's pretty strong. This also modifies. So does this. I feel like I could use a little more top end, so I'm going to take the Gargantua. It also refills your hand. Oh man, this fixes for all my colors though. Like I said, I might be off green. All right. We're just going to go for... Oh, this is some more modify. That's nice. I like that. Wow, Kappa Cannoneer, so good. Huh. Thraben Charm. Artifact Enchantment. Okay, that's... Yeah, we'll take Indebted Spirit pretty easily. Just get the Bestow going. Go for Modify. So this, another chance to get the Trainer. This fixes for green. This fixes for green. Probably just take the Worm Coral Larva though. It's tough to go wrong with that. Yeah. Doesn't modify on its own, but it has Death Touch and Lifelink. Yeah, let's just ditch the green. We don't have that much in there anyway, so that's no problem. Yeah, we basically have a deck and we don't even need to fix for our mana. All right. More removal. Drawsclaw is cool. It's a way to modify. Expel some more removal. I might just take Expel. Hope to wheel some more. What does this do? 2 oil counters on it. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on it. Remove 2 oil counters from it. Exile a non-land permanent's controller draws 2. Yeah, it's not bad. This is cool too for bouncing in with like Apprentice. That is cool. Might just take Gargoyle. I think I like Gargoyle more than Inventor because it can persist and become modified. Well, this is sweet. This is like just what the doctor ordered for this deck. Last opportunity to get it too. It's nice. Yeah. Huge pickup there. There's nothing for us here, huh? All right, another Gargoyle. All right, well. This helps play green, I guess, but a bunch of playable lands. This would also let us play green. What's our primary colors? More white, so we probably want the, whoops. Well, either of those are fine, I guess. We have the option to play green. I don't know if we need to. The green cards I have are good. I don't think it's worth manipulating the mana base over it. So we have a black-white land, and we have just a white land, so it's extra plains. So Oozewag, Golden Tail Trainer. I mean, this is very strong if you can modify it, which our deck can do. I don't know if we have enough full value. I mean, our removal is pretty good. And these apprentices are really good. If we can aggro down decently well. Yeah, I don't think we're going for green, so we don't need... This one we can still play. I guess it fixes. This one we don't need. Yeah, this one gets black and white. This has black and white. That's good. I mean, our mana base is fine. So that's 17, 19. Technically, we could cut a land. Yeah, because this binds land 2. We top out at 5. We could easily cut a land here. And we're primarily white. So it might make sense to cut 1. Although this persists 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9. 11, 9 split is probably fine. We do have double black, however. But we have double white on turn 2. And we have a Plane Cycler. But I'd much rather play this at 7 mana as a win con. This is really like a 3-drop. Creature count 17. All right. Throw lines 2 mana. This is really like 4. The Throwdown's actually decent with the Gargoyle. Even if it's not modified, you don't get to draw the card, but it comes back modified. So technically, I could cut... What are the weakest cards in the deck? So we have 18 lands if you count these both as lands. I think I'm okay running 16 lands plus the 2 spell lands. I'm okay with that. Which means we still have to make 3 cuts. Removal-wise, we're really good. I have to remember I can play Dog Umbra as a way to modify too, which is really good for this deck. Because Umbra Armor makes it so you just lose the Dog Umbra if it dies. Which is cool. Like you can flash it in on one of your creatures that's about to die. And then it's almost like a regeneration thing, which is kind of nice. So 3 cuts. Weakest creature in the deck. Reasonable question. Could be the gargoyles, but they're actual modified creatures, so that doesn't make sense. This modifies. I could see maybe cutting this, but putting a flying counter on is nice too. It's just we have 3 expels, 2 lethal throwdowns. We have Dog Umbra. I like expel quite a bit. It does gain them life, however. And we're kind of an aggressive deck. You know, that's true. But it's tough to cut this because it kind of deals with everything. And it exiles. The life gain is relevant, though, when you're trying to nickel and dime your opponent out. That's true. Like, if I cut the 3 expels, what's my removal? 2 lethal throwdowns, Dog Umbra, Wing Its Combat Trick, Thraben Charm, Marauder. Still have a Legion Leadership. You know, maybe we cut the expels. That leaves us with a good creature count. Still plenty of removal. I don't gain them life. We should be able to beat down a little bit better. Another option is to go to 15, like keep 2 expels, cut my weakest 2 creatures. But like I said, I don't even know what the weakest 2 creatures are. Because everything's pretty good. Kind of want to run all these creatures. All right. Oops. What did I accidentally cut? Thraben Charm. I want to keep that. All right. I mean, we still have plenty of removal. We're a little closer now. 16 and 12. Could do this. And that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 10. Plus the Plane Cycler. We have double black, we have double white. But we still have more white total. And we have double white earlier, but we have double black as well. I'm just going to do 10-10. I'm okay with it. All right. Although you don't really want to play these as lands, do you? All right, I changed my mind again. 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. All right. Okay. We'll give this a try. We'll see round 1. This hand's good. I mean, double Apprentice is pretty slick. Can actually go Apprentice, make it a 2-3, and then turn 3 Ancestor and have a lifelinker. Having the extra bodies is quite nice with double Apprentice, though, but we'll see. It's only whenever another creature, too. That's tough. Can't decide what I like more. I'm going to make this a 2-3. It's much more putting your eggs in one basket, but we're at the end of the day, we're a modified deck. It just makes sense. So turn 3, we get to do Ancestors. Turn 3, we can do Apprentice plus Outlast. Potential turn 4 Bestow. All right. So token would have worked out better there, but that's all right. All right, so we can do the unicorn here. So it's only other attacking creatures. All right. So we can do this on the night and then get in with everything. Okay. So now, you know, if our creatures die with the Apprentice, they're in a fairly tough spot too. Well, that's... All right. So Gargoyle blocks. Just they have 2 blockers currently. I see. We gotta pump here then. That should do it, I guess. Yeah. All right. See you for the next one. All right, it's a good hand. Get to go Apprentice. I see. Trying to think of how to best do this. So can do the Apprentice and then distribute with the servos. Best use of mana is probably the Rhino, but I want to proliferate too. Oh, I guess that makes it easier. I see. So leadership does a lot of damage here. And this Curse Marauder does a lot of work too. I mean, maybe they have a board wipe here. I feel like even if they do, don't I still net stuff with this Guardian though? Let's see. I don't think that's quite good enough. All right. All right. On to the next one. Oh, this is a great hand. You get to go Phantom and maybe bestow it. I don't know. So it's modified. Into a Guardian, perhaps. We'll see. That was a good rip. I mean, they can get basics from this anyway, so that doesn't matter. It's Apprentice versus Phantom here. I think I'm going to do the Apprentice, and the reason why is because I think it's more punishing if I do this. It's really tough to say. Putting counters on it actually hurts me. It's just I feel like it's what I'm supposed to be doing in this deck. Oh, that's a good draw. Oops. Didn't make the best use of mana there, but that's all right. Well, we can blow up the grove here, I guess. Fixed him for red though, unfortunately. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, that's sweet draw. All right. So now I have to play this, and then we'll do this. And again for 6. So if they fight and kill the Phantom, it's not the worst. All right. Wow, that was a good draw. All right. So let's just do Guardian now. We'll attack first. All right, 6. Sure. Wish this gave flying. So my options now, I can modify the Guardian. Huh. So they can make Chrysalis a 6/6. It does have reach. Let's just kill it now. So we can deal 6 to it. I don't want them to be able to block the Phantom. Otherwise, it do it different, but I think this is how we do it. All right, and then we guess do the Indebted Spirit on the Vigilance dude here. And we'll get in here. Well, they might be able to kill us here. I mean, I guess they have to block. They have to block a Printisane Guardian. If they double block, we kill the Flesh Raker. Even though the other one has more toughness, this makes more sense to me. Wait, I forgot to block. Forgot to block the Guardian. Whoops. All right, we'll see for the next one. I don't love this hand. A bunch of removal that requires other stuff. A thing that sacrifices itself. We do have both colors. We're on the play. I guess we still keep it, but this hand needs some help. I mean, at least whether we rip lands, we build towards this. We rip spells. Hopefully it's like a Printis. Make this lethal, throw down good. I don't know. Possibly risky keep. Odd choice. I don't really want to waste a Curse Marauder on that. Wait, is that even that good? I mean, I see. It just makes it harder to like. I can just blow it up with the Raven Charm though. All right, let's just do that. All right. There we go. Oh, I won't block. That's okay. Oh, it's got vigilance, huh? All right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to play around with tricks here. I kind of want my guardian, so. All right, no plays is fine. So let's go Apprentice. Counter. Lethal Throwdown. Sack a mod creature. Sack. Manifest. Just a plains. It's all right. We didn't need a plains anyway. I'm just going to do it. So the reason I'm doing this is it kind of does the same thing anyway, I feel like. It just, if they have some combat trick that I can't think of. Well, it's not the end of the world. It's modified now, so I can lethal throw down it. Two cards left. It is modified, like I said, so I can manifest. Huh. All right, I guess I can put a shield counter on my manifest, so it's modified. We'll get this to deck then. I don't want to use a lethal throwdown on a phantom. I'm going to save that for something bigger. One card left. All right. Well, sack that. Get a white. Another rhino. And the shield is if this would be dealt damage or destroyed, or move a shield counter from it instead. I don't know how this works with manifest, to be perfectly honest. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna lethal. It's modified, so let's see what happens when I zack it, I guess. Do I get it back? Because it had a shield counter? No, it went straight to my graveyard, so that did not work. Dog Umbra, sure. All right, let's we'll put the shield counter on the Rhino this time. That's pretty good. I'm actually going to do it here because then I have a squad of modified stuff. So we're dealing less damage total, but I still think I prefer this. Works okay. Actually, well, I was going to say I'm surprised at blocking, but I guess not really. Jeez, well, at least I'm getting rid of all these lands. I mean, we're still handily winning this race. This Guardian of the Forgotten has really done its job. I don't know why they're attacking. I'm just handily winning this race. All right, see you for the next one. We're on the draw. No black mana. I think I still keep it. We have 10 black sources, so yeah. Just what the doctor ordered. So we can go Apprentice into Gargoyle. Well, guess I can blow that up with Thraben Charm. I don't want them discovering. All right, we can. I don't like the way it smells. We'll get rid of it. It could be that Thraben Charm would be more useful later, but it's neither here nor there right now. It's a good one. So I can lethal throw down that at some point. I don't currently have a creature power 4 greater. So I can attack with the Apprentice. It's a modified creature right now. I don't know if that matters. Wouldn't mind killing the Dryad. Oh, they have the Fanatic, I see. Well, it could act like I've got something, but that's all right. It's got Eternalize too, so. I got one card left. That's nice. So I can bestow the gargoyle, then lethal throw down it. All right, no cards left. Seems good. Another lethal throwdown also seems good. Let's do the Grace here. Seemed pretty good. All right, so we would be dealt damage or destroyed. Remove a shield counter from it instead. Dealt damage or destroyed. Sacrifice is not the same as destroyed. I see. So I should probably put a shield counter on this. So we'll attack for 1. We'll put a shield counter on this. And then we'll sack a modified creature to blow that up. It's a great draw. All right, that's good too. So we have 7 mana, we can do them both. I don't want them to deck then, so I'll let them keep that. So we'll just do Gargantua plus Phantom here. All right. So we'll use this. So we can do the Marauder. Guess they can sack their Fanatic and eternalize it. What does it come back as, though? Comes back as a 4/4. I mean, they can still cast everything, I think. It's a pretty good one. It's got reach too, unfortunately. Ah, I see. Oh. That's cool. Do we have removal left here? I don't know what we have for removal. Oh, well. Yeah, that one's pretty slick. No cards left. Let's see. Again, with these three. So I could save the Gargantua, but it doesn't matter. We're going to manifest it, so that's even better. They forgot to sack their Eldrazi to make the thing weaker. Pretty tough spot now. I mean, if they kill their apprentice, we still have, what, 2 more? Yeah. All right. See you for the next one. Well, I guess we keep it. Still need some black mana to make this hand do anything, but I want to give it a try. Being on the draw would probably be better here. Oh, well, that worked out. Nobody expects the obstinate gargoyle. They took the connive creature, which makes sense. Yeah, now I kind of feel like we should make the servo just for Thraben Charm purposes, mostly. Because then it deals 6 damage instead of 4. I feel like it's probably better. So, we probably just charm it. Hmm. I do have a choice here, but I think I'm going to play this as the land. All right, well, now we've got worm coil larva, which is pretty good. So now we can get in here and it'll at least have flying. I could have killed it there with the wing it, but I kind of would rather do wing it on this worm coil larva, to be honest. Oh wow, that's something. So we do guardian. So I guess I can just wing it. Saves. I could have done that before blocks, actually, but then they would have just blocked the servo, so that's all right. We'll modify it. All right. Well, we beat a mythic player. That's cool. See you for the next one. It's a great hand. And this, I see. Oh, that's good too. So I think this deals the most damage. Not the best use of mana, but it kind of lets us push some damage through right now, which I think I like more. No play. Well, oh, it could have proliferated, huh? Yeah, it might have been better. All right. Let's just do a second one of these. And then pass. And the only reason I put the counter on that one is for proliferate shenanigans with Rhino. So I can get in for 9 next turn, which is pretty strong. So that's 4 or 5 at least, though. Does have reach as well. So basically they can block with the little dudes. I can eat one of my apprentices. It's pretty suboptimal. All right, well, I'd say since we're a little land starved, we're going to do it this way anyway. But this does put us in a bit of a tough spot. Wait, that was weird. So if I attack, like I said, they just go block, sack 2. They have a 4/5. So they just eat one of my apprentices. They get drained for 1. They lose 2 of their dudes. I don't love that. But they're going to get us with that Flesh Raker too. So I need a removal spell. And then at least I feel like I'm in a slightly better position. So otherwise we're going to get Flesh Rakered out here. I mean, conceptually cool, but not really what I'm looking for. Guess we just do best use of mana each turn. All right. See you for the next one. I don't love this hand, but I'll keep it. It's a little bit slow. Might have to cycle that. We'll see. 2 5-drops is kind of awkward. It's a little awkward too. Well, we'll get to cycle now. It's all right. We're going to do the Phantom. Not the best use of mana, but we can block. So we don't need more than 5 mana. And I don't have any 4-drops, so I think I'll do this to get the colored mana out of the way now. Get a little deck thinning going. This makes Eldrazi if they hit, yeah. Okay. Well, I have Dog Umbra for that, so it's actually not the worst. I see. I see. I see. I think I'll double block here. So lava is best use of mana now. I have to take another messenger hit. I don't really like it. All right, let's do Indebted Spirit here. And we'll pass. And I'm probably just doing Dog Umbra on Messenger. So I can do the larva now. And I probably shouldn't have attacked there, just in case. Now I guess if I need 8 to do both in the same turn. Well, it's not the worst. They don't even have the black mana yet. They don't even have black mana. Wow. Well, that's gonna be way trickier for them. Oh, they can sack the Eldrazi token though. I'm actually surprised they're doing it like this. Pretty surprised. I guess if they don't have the black mana, then it makes sense. Another waterlogged teachings, huh? Ooh, lurker. Well, it doesn't have reach, so, but it's gonna have flying for 4 mana. Let's do this first. So we have a lot of removal. All right. So, oh, well, Proliferate can draw me more cards too. That's cool. All right, well. Let's do that first then. One or more +1/+1 counters. Okay. So I can, let's see, it says vigilance too. Oh, I can make this a 7/7 though, I see. Got it. Okay. Let's do this first then. We're going to proliferate. There you go. There you go. Second Thraben Charm now. I also have Legion Leadership though. Let's just kill the lurker. That way we can smash with everything. What does this do? A lot of blood tokens, huh? They're in a pretty tough spot. And we know what their one card is, and they don't have any black mana up, so we just double the damage on the gargoyle, and that should do it. All right. Well, ended up going 7/1 with this deck, which is pretty surprising. But 3 Marionette Apprentices, I mean, those cards are so good. All right. Let's do some back one, pick ones here. Pack one, pick one here. I mean, we have Fanged Flames. Voidcraw's, I'd probably take Voidcraw over Fanged Flames. This card is so strong. Collective Resistance is pretty sweet too. That is good value. But I just go Voidcraw. It's multicolor, but I don't know. It's tough to go around with the Eldrazi. Maybe you just take Deep Analysis. Draw a bunch of cards. Good value there. Yeah. More archetypes available, I suppose, if you take the Deep Analysis. Fanged Flames is not bad. But yeah, I guess Deep Analysis. All right. Top 5. This is cool because it's a land that can potentially get you free cards. Conduit Goblin. You know, I haven't really played the energy deck. Could see taking that. Signature Slam is pretty sweet. Each modified creature. And it's instant speed. That's a good uncommon. Could see taking the Slam there. It's pretty strong removal. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I like that. Rasheen is too weird. Cranial Ram's a fun card. Nyxborn Hydra's a great common. This Emissary is pretty sweet too. You can just keep paying 2 energy to put Exalted counter on a creature. It's pretty sweet because Exalted counters stack, so I like that. Glyph Elemental. Oh, that's cool. It's a cheap bestow to it. This is really good. For 2 mana, you go turn 1 creature, turn 2 bestow, turn 3 landfall. No. Good for modify too. Yeah, I can see taking that Glyph Elemental. I like it. I'd try it. All right, this Guardian of the Forgotten was sweet. I really liked that card. I'd take another one of those. I was very impressed. I mean, Manifest is big deal. Kozilek, I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's tough to go wrong with Kozilek. It's cool that you don't even have to choose your opponents. You can choose yourself. I mean, most of the time, I think by the time you've got to 9 mana, you probably should have played your whole hand, but not necessarily. Yeah, I'd take Kozilek. Be pretty happy about it. Amphibian Downpour is pretty sweet, but is there anything else? Huh. Yeah, that's not bad. Probably just take the Downpour. It's a good rare, potentially. I mean, turn a bunch of big Eldrazi into little ones. Potentially pretty good. All right. And we don't need to look at these. I'll just open them all, whatever. Ooh, I don't miss Laughing Jasper Flint. I don't think I ever got to play him either. No, I played him, but I got him in a deck, but I never got to actually play him. Lost against him plenty of times. Really filthy card. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed it, folks. It was a lot of fun. Finally got to play something other than Eldrazi, and it did well. So, all right, we'll see you for the next one.